we're bringing you a little something scrum-diddly-umptious today on Classic Cinema Plus. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned. Greetings, Classic Cinema and TV fans. Jason here with you once again on another Classic Cinema Plus. And today we are, we kind of got a really epic type of thing to talk about today. We're talking about, believe it or not, today, as we're releasing this video, now if you're watching it later, then it's not, but as we are watching or releasing it today, right now, this is July the 10th, 2025, we are celebrating the 20th anniversary of the release of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Wow, this is pretty epic. So, first off, let's talk about the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was a novel, children's book, if you will, written by Ronald Dahl. Okay, he would go on to write a sequel, and they was going to write a third book, but sadly passed away before he could finish that book. But the original book was entitled Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But now, for people my age and all, we probably mostly grew up on reruns and all, or rebroadcasts, if you will, of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That was the first adaptation of this this children's book, right? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Now, it's interesting because it was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It kind of more or less starred or focused really much on Willy Wonka, played by the amazing Gene Wilder. I grew up on that film. Now, that film was not a box office success at all. But as the years progressed, it has become a classic. It really has become a classic. In 2005, I should say, 2005, Tim Burton decided he wanted to adapt that and make it into a remake of a film for newer audiences. Well, that could be a good thing and that could be a bad thing, depending on how you felt. Now, for me, Tim Burton will always be the one that brought us Batman. Now, before we saw Tim Burton's version of Batman, all we ever got was this version of Batman. And, you know, for what it was, this was a great kind of campy, kind of fun little series. But we never got a real serious version of Batman until Tim Burton came along and brought us Batman and Batman Returns. And that changed everybody's thought process of what Batman was on film. And thus we would get more of the more epic versions of Batman, the more serious take of Batman, in which we all loved. But Tim Burton had a real, in his films, they have a real dark take. They're kind of like dark, brooding, moody kind of thing. It's not uplifting in a lot of ways. They're more dark, right? And it's the same thing with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We get that kind of dark kind of version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Not the most uplifting. You know, Gene Wilder was real fun to watch. He had a real fun way about him. Johnny Depp playing Willy Wonka was a little more of what we expect from Johnny Depp and what we have seen from Johnny Depp, that more dark type of character. And I guess in a way it works. I guess the thing is that I like the difference. You know, when you look at it, I like to watch the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and the remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and kind of see how different they are. Because they are extremely different. They really are a very different film. I have had this on DVD for a lot of years, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. A few months ago, I ran across this version, which is the 10th anniversary edition on Blu-ray at Dollar General, I believe it was, and it was like $5, and I was like, I'm upgrading. So we got the we got the Blu-ray version, and I like this version because you get a booklet that has all kinds of the different stills and the different things about the different characters and all, and I like that. I think that's pretty cool. There's a special message from Tim Burton himself in this, which is pretty cool. A lot of different bonus features are included on this Blu-ray set. If we don't get a glare there, some different bonus features and all, but you know, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a fun little film, kind of the darker version. Like we said, it's a little bit darker, a little bit more, a little less, I won't say less family friendly, because it's not dirty or anything, but it's just, it's a little more dark. So for younger kids, they may find some of the things a little bit scary in a lot of ways. But all in all, it was a really fun film, and yeah, it's 20 years old. That to me just blows my mind when I think about it. As time is going by, as we go through life, it's hard to believe that when we look at these films and we say, "Oh, it's been 20 years." That's like insane to even think about, that this film from Tim Burton and Johnny Depp is 20 years old. It's like, I remember this film when the trailers were going on and when things were going on. And I remember that and thinking, this is kind of interesting to see. And I remember those trailers. And now here we are at the 20th anniversary of this film's release. It's like mind-blowing to me. Time really flies. But it's a fun little film. So today, as this is the 20th anniversary of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, enjoy it. Maybe go check it out. If you don't have a physical copy, stream it. I'm sure you can find it. If not, you can rent it on streaming or something like that. If it's not available on streaming for free, which it may not be. I don't know. I don't do that because we have it there, so I haven't actually checked it. But if it is, stream it for free. If not, rent it. It's and check it out. It's kind of different and it's kind of cool. So happy anniversary, I guess, is the point of this. Happy anniversary to Tim Burton and Johnny Depp's version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Pretty cool. 20 years. Wow. Well, thank you for joining me for just this little spotlight on a little anniversary edition of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. If you like these kind of videos, we would appreciate it if you would send it to somebody, share it with somebody, and subscribe, and let us know that you appreciate what we do here. We have a lot of videos up all the time, so be sure to go check those out. We've got tons of them up all the time, and we got more on the way all the time. So be sure to subscribe, and be sure to go to Classic Cinema Plus. We got tons of reviews up there on our website, and you can check out all the new releases and reviews of all those releases right there. And until we're with you next time, this is Jason reminding you that if you want to see a great film or TV series, check out a classic, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.